All right, I think we're live. We should be, hopefully. We ran into some technical difficulties, so we are trying to get it all figured out and situated. But oh yeah, we're live. Okay.
Nonetheless,
Yep.
let's get this knocked out.
All right. I'll go ahead. You can send it to your friends, whatever, because I know you're trying to send it to them. So, all right. Sorry, folks. We had some technical difficulties. We're trying to get everything situated and turn your thing down, dude. Okay. Yeah, turn the volume off because it's just gonna be nothing but echoes. Oh. You good? You turn it all the way down?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So this is a bit of a cluster. It's not like everybody else's, I guess, other podcasts. So we're still trying to figure all this out. All right, guys. So give us a break. All right. Anyways.
Oh, that kick card.
So my name is Mike. This is John over here to my right, and
guys?
this over here to my left is Luke. We are members of the Bad Boys for Life Fantasy Football League. We set up a scheduled live stream, but for some reason our computer was messing up, didn't allow us to go live from that link, so we had to just create a whole brand new one. And this is the one that we did. We'll have to just do some editing and everything later on names and the name of it and everything like that. So, anyways, so today or a few days ago on Tuesday, me, John, and Jimmy, we actually did our top 10 positions for quarterback, running back, tight end, and receiver. We named we named who we think our top 10 are. Some of us had some good takes, yeah, and then Jimmy had a definitely questionable one.
Darren Waller at 6.
Yeah, he had Darren Waller at number 6, so that was wild. I don't know who in their right mind would ever put Darren Waller out of the top 3 for tight ends in my mind. But anyways, today we are actually going to have Luke do his top 10.
This is
So
the secret
thing. This is like the secret. This is like Mike's secret sauce, like on Space Jam.
The secret sauce.
Yeah,
that drink.
So that's what we have going on today. We actually have our draft in a little less than an hour at 6:00. So let's get this thing started off. All right. Let's do tight ends first.
that one I had the most struggle on.
The tight end you had the most struggle?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, let's kick it off, man.
Tight end. All right. Number 10, Zach Ertz.
Zach. Okay. All right. Not too bad. Not too bad.
Number 9, Dalton Schultz.
Okay.
Number 8, I got Mike Gesicki. 7, Dawson Knox.
Okay. It's actually not too bad so far.
Yeah,
It's not too bad. I mean, it's somewhat close to what we had ours at. Okay, go ahead.
6, I got TJ Hawkinson.
Okay. I had him a little lower. I had him set at number 9 on my list.
Yeah, just because Jared Goff is quarterback, but
Yeah.
At 5, I have Kyle Pitts.
Okay. Yep.
4, oh crap. I have Darren Waller.
Hey, it's all good. At least you have him in the top half of the top 10.
yeah,
All right?
top 5.
Yeah, he's Jimmy.
Yeah, Jimmy.
3, I have George Kittle.
Okay. All right.
2, I have Mark Andrews.
All right.
And then 1, I have Travis
Travis
Kelce.
Kelce. Okay.
Yeah, that 2 call, well, I would say is a little questionable.
Mark Andrews, I think I put him at like number 4 on my list, I want to say.
That's even more questionable.
All
Man, led the league last year in the yards. Come on now.
right, let's go to let's do quarterbacks. Let's do quarterbacks next.
All right, 10. I only put him because he got a new player added to his team. I put Derek Carr at 10.
Okay. All right.
I'm not mad at it.
Who is that new player?
Devontae Adams.
Devontae Adams. That's right.
Who?
He's got a lot of weapons now. Derek Carr does. So, all right. What about number 9?
Number 9, I put him higher than the quarterback I have at 8, but I have Dak Prescott at 9.
Just get out, dude. All right. Dak Prescott does not belong
In the top 10, you're right. He wasn't in mine either.
But I have Matthew Stafford at 8.
Okay. All right.
Just because I think that when he has a Hall of Fame career already, and with that Super Bowl, he added more.
Like I said, whenever we did ours, I'm a huge Matthew Stafford hater. I really don't like Matt Stafford. I just do that.
So the apple fell far from the tree on this one. No, but I kind of agree with it. I mean, think about it. You know, Matthew Stafford is just plagued by nobody in Detroit except for Megatron, and now he gets over to a team that has a competent defense. Look at that Super Bowl.
Yeah, it definitely helps. I will say that, but I just don't like Matt Stafford.
At number 7, I have Russell Wilson.
Okay. Yeah.
No significance there. Just that he's on a new team and that.
He's dangerous.
Yes.
Yeah.
Broncos country. Let's ride.
Let's ride.
Number 6, I have Joe Burrow.
Okay. Yeah, Joe Cool. I had him at number 5.
Adam at 10. Pretty self-explanatory.
These ones are interchangeable, but at 5, I have Justin Herbert, and 4, Lamar Jackson.
They are not interchangeable at all
They
whatsoever.
can be.
No,
I mean, they can
no,
be.
man.
Look,
I had Lamar Jackson, I think, at like 7 or 8. I think I had him at 8.
I don't know why either. You also didn't have Tom Brady on there either, who's the GOAT.
Because
I don't have him on there. I'll just
Oh
say
my
that. I'll
goodness.
just say that.
and
I'm a
you know,
Tom Brady hater.
and I will say that Tom Brady is the GOAT. I mean, I'm not afraid to admit that.
That's what.
I'm a Tom Brady hater.
Look, I just want you to realize there's only 2 unanimous MVPs in this league. One was Tom Brady, and the other one was Lamar. Put some respect on his name.
Let's continue on, man.
All right, number 3. I'm not being fanboy here, but I have Patrick Mahomes.
Okay. All right. I had him at number 2, so it's not too bad.
There's no fanboy. Patrick Mahomes is a great quarterback.
Yeah.
And fanboy would have put him at 1.
Yeah, that's right. A realist put him at
Number 2. My friend Blinky, he said he has this guy going to MVP. He
Josh
has him Aaron Rodgers. I have him at 2.
Is Blinky a Packers fan?
No,
No.
he's a Cowboys fan.
Okay. First off, he's not a Cowboys fan. If he's gonna say Aaron Rodgers is gonna win anything, all right. True Cowboys fans absolutely despise anything Green Bay Packers, especially Aaron Rodgers. Okay. I'm just playing.
I have some questions after this too
Okay.
that I have in my phone.
All right.
And at number 1, I have Josh Allen.
Okay. All right. That's a good one. Yeah.
Respectable.
Yeah. Josh Allen's definitely gonna. I feel like he's gonna win the MVP this year. So.
He should.
I put in here that I have to say Trace McSorley as a joke, but I didn't want to.
as
That's why I said Trace McSorley as
the thumbnail. Yeah. All right. Well, let's go to you were questionable on running backs. He said he threw a surprise one in there at number 10.
10.
So let's go at receivers. Let's do running backs last.
Okay.
So let's go receivers next.
Number 10. Oh, actually, I 10 and 9 are surprise picks too.
For your receivers or
yeah,
running back? Oh,
yeah.
for your receiver. Okay.
Number 10, I have Hunter Renfrow.
Okay. I mean
It's hard to be mad at it.
yeah.
He's pretty good route running
Yeah.
wise.
Mm-hmm.
He can create some good separation.
That's good. Yeah. He definitely can. He's not a Cooper Kupp, but
And then-
Hunter Renfrow is respectable.
And then also with Devontae Adams, he can learn from him.
Yeah.
And number 9, I got Brandon Cooks.
Brandon Cooks.
Wow. Okay.
Man.
Now I will say Brandon Cooks gets a lot of hate, and he's not a quote unquote superstar receiver. But every team he's been to has won the Super Bowl. Like,
Houston didn't do too good last year.
well, okay, and I will say that. But I mean, give it some time. When he was with the Patriots, they won the Super Bowl.
No, they lost to the Eagles that year.
No, that he's won a Super Bowl. I think with almost every team that he's gone to.
No, so if my mind stands me correctly, they didn't win in New Orleans. He didn't win one in New England. He didn't win one in LA.
And he sure is not going to win in Houston.
Yeah.
I think I may just be thinking of my fantasy football championships, like this thing right here. Every time I have, no, I'm just playing. And I may be thinking of somebody else. I might be thinking of somebody else. Anyways, go ahead.
I'm sorry for the Cowboys fans and the Browns fans, especially us, but I have Amari Cooper at 8.
Amari is a little washed up in my opinion, and not washed up. Amari doesn't get the respect that he needs or that he deserves from other quarterbacks in the league.
Mhm.
Dak really saw him as like a not necessarily a safety blanket, but he just saw him there as like just another receiver.
Yeah.
He didn't see him as his true number one.
Number 7, I have the Super Bowl MVP, Cooper Cup.
Okay.
At 7?
Yeah.
Okay.
Number 6 and number 5 are kind of interchangeable. If he can stay healthy and he becomes a good receiver again, I think Michael Thomas can be 6 or 5.
Wow. Okay.
Slant God,
Yeah.
baby.
And then I also have Jamar Chase at 5.
Okay. Wow. Yeah, Jamar. I mean,
It's understandable.
yeah. He's whatever. He doesn't like the Bengals or the Browns. But let's go.
Number 4, it was kind of hard to pick
Okay.
these two, but I have Tyreek Hill at 4.
Okay. I feel like Tua is a decent quarterback. Like I said in ours, I'm not completely sold on Tua.
Mhm.
Now, is he good enough to get the ball? Quick screen plays, sure. But Tyreek can't use that speed, that cheetah speed down the field, because I don't think Tua has the arm strength that Mahomes does.
Yeah, but Tyreek, he's still that dangerous receiver that, like you say, can catch a screen and take it 80 yards to the house, 88 out the gate. You know what I mean? Gone.
That's right.
And then at number 3, I've seen this rivalry a lot between Tyreek Hill and this one receiver. Who's better? But 3, I have Stephon Diggs.
Stephon Diggs, okay.
I'm taking Stephon.
Yeah. Really?
I'm taking Stephon. Tyreek may run past him, but Stephon Diggs won't break them ankles.
Okay, don't put quarterbacks into the perspective of this though.
I'm not putting perspective. I think Stephon Diggs is the better overall receiver.
No way, bro. No. If not quarterbacks, like excluding quarterbacks from the evaluation, I think Tyreek Hill is way better.
You think Tyreek Hill
Not way better.
Run the entire route tree?
Yes.
No.
His quickness, he can run.
Let's also not forget that Tyreek Hill is also a reason that Patrick Mahomes had 4 interceptions because he couldn't bring the ball in.
All right, let's get
Stephon Diggs ain't gonna drop that.
Number 2 and number 1, I can kind of switch them, but I just chose to do this. I have number 2 at number 2. I have Justin Jefferson,
Okay.
and then number 1, Devontae Adams.
Yeah, that's kind of how we had somewhat close to what we had ours.
And y'all coming from Cowboys fans, I'm surprised that to hear CD.
Yeah, I was about to say, whenever he said, we started talking about Cowboys fans and where he put Amari Cooper, that's where I thought he was going to put CD Lamb.
Yeah.
I was already expecting to talk all good about CD Lamb and how he's going to get force fed the ball.
He went the other way.
Yep. All right. So now let's look at this. Let's hear this running back list.
I couldn't think of anybody else.
Hold on, before you continue, how do you not think of 10 running backs in the league? I, for one, had 15 of them.
I could only think of 9.
He can only
Okay, well, let's go. What's number 10?
Raheem Mostert.
Raheem Mostert.
Is he 2 or 3 in Miami's back?
We should have just started with running back.
We should have.
Yeah. No, that's the only running back I could think of at the end of it.
See, I think for number 10 with me, I think I put Saquon Barkley as number 10. I don't remember where I put him. But bro, there's still like James Robinson. Like, okay, so my 11 through 15, I had James Robinson, I had J.K. Dobbins, I had Michael Carter, and then I had 2 rookies, Breece Hall and Dameon Pierce.
I just couldn't think of anybody else.
So
So I just named a random player.
Yeah.
in this day and age, you have the internet at your disposal every day.
Yeah, all
You
day,
couldn't
every
Google,
day.
man. You couldn't Google.
I know, man. You couldn't just be like, hey, who? You couldn't just do a simple.
I did that for the tight ends.
Because you couldn't even think of tight ends. I mean, I'll give you.
I could only think of like 4 or 5.
I'll give you that on tight ends because tight ends fantasy wise, there's really only about 4, maybe 5 that are really good, and then after that, tight ends just drops. It does the opposite of what.
He was that Google lifeline too early.
Yeah, exactly.
At 9, I got a surprise pick, but he just won the starting job. Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
All right, I think Isaiah Pacheco is going to end up winning
Yeah,
that.
they're gonna take that spot over.
Yeah, Isaiah Pacheco is going to come up. He's a rookie that they just drafted, so
I'm kind of upset he's not allowed too because he's definitely one of my sleepers.
yeah,
I also feel like he'll get a lot more rushing yards
yeah,
since they lost Tyreek Hill.
Mm.
But I feel like he'll get a lot more targets because Juju's not like a big threat.
yeah. But they added MVS from Green Bay, and then they still they have McCole Hardman to take on that Tyreek Hill role, and then they still have Travis Kelce. So they have a lot of good receivers. Like their receivers are still somewhat pretty good. Clyde Edwards-Helaire has dropped off on a ton of experts rankings, and they see Isaiah Pacheco taking that starting role. At least by the end of the year, I feel like it may be a 1-2 combo type to where it's more of like little back screens here or halfback draws here or there. Catch the defense off guard with speedy backs.
8, I got Zeke.
That's right.
I'm not mad at him, man.
Just fade him. Just fade him.
I may get the Cowboys autograph, but I mean, Zeke has fallen off a little bit, but I think this is the year he's got to prove that he was worth that contract.
I don't remember if I said it in the last podcast, but this is the last year that he has guaranteed money.
Mm-hmm.
So this is more of a prove it year for Zeke also because if he drops off even more, then the Cowboys are going to either cut him or release him.
Yeah.
So
if they trade him, I mean, maybe I'll at least get a third for him.
Yeah, like trading maybe, and they know. Well, the league knows that there's no guaranteed money there, so they're just going to take their bets on the Cowboys just releasing him, and then them picking them up on free agency.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a lot of drama at the end of this year when it comes to Zeke and the whole running back situation, especially with our O-line situation, how Tyron Smith just went down, and then our O-line is just horrendous right now. It's not even funny, so it kind of sucks. But
definitely not looking good.
Definitely not.
This is the one where I have 2 interchangeable ones.
Okay.
But they're back-to-back too.
Okay.
7 and 6 are Austin Eckler and Joe Mixon.
Okay. I see. I've never liked Joe Mixon. I never really have. Austin Eckler is a good one.
Yeah.
I mean, the Chargers offense, Justin Herbert's going to sling that thing all day, every day. Eckler is that third down back that's going to, do whatever he's supposed to with that ball. So.
Yeah. And I was Joe Mixon did come into his own this year. Previous years, he has been a little injury prone. They did beef up that offensive line from what it looks like. But who knows? Lyle Collins may just be good on paper and not on the field. So.
Yeah. I mean, he was good for us here and there, but he wasn't consistent. So that's kind of why we got rid of him because he wasn't really consistent.
Yeah.
All right. And this is the other interchangeable one. If he can stay healthy, Saquon at 5 and then Kamara at 4.
Okay, that's not too bad.
Yeah.
I mean, before Saquon got hurt last year, he was already, considered one of the top running backs in the league. He was starting to take it over. He was killing it. And then he goes and steps on, I believe it was Jordan Lewis.
Yeah.
I think he stepped on Jordan Lewis's foot during the Cowboys game and ended up rolling that ankle pretty bad. And then
pretty gnarly.
Yeah, he was in and out the rest of the year, and he didn't really do much last year. But yeah, Saquon right after Alvin Kamara was actually really good. So the suspension wise for Alvin Kamara, it's going to be a little iffy on if he's actually getting suspended or not.
It's looking a little more less and less likely from what I'm reading on Kamara, but it's just something that you got to take in consideration if you do want to draft him.
Yeah.
Then Saquon's coming. This is his second year coming off an ACL tear as well. So he's getting used to his body again because of his significant injury. And I think this year he could have a breakout year. Could not because he don't have a line, he don't have a coach, they don't have receivers, they don't have a quarterback.
He's got tree trunks for legs, so that's a lot of weight on those MCLs, ACLs. So we'll see what happens whenever he comes back this year.
That's right.
For this one, I didn't base it off fantasy, but I put at 3 Jonathan Taylor.
Wow. That makes me curious. I mean, I kind of assumed that CMC is probably one of those two, but I want to know who that Andrew's calling.
These are saying.
He probably is.
All right, guys, I'm gonna step away real quick. We're gonna have people come in and out. We are doing this live right now. We're having more guests come on the show as well. So I'll be right back.
Yeah. So third one with JT, it kind of makes me curious of who you're gonna put at number 2. And CMC is at number 1. So I guess we'll see what that is. Let's hold off real quick and let's let John. Actually, no, go ahead. We can do
Number 2, if he can stay healthy, Christian McCaffrey.
Oh, bro, no way, no way, no way. So who? Oh my God. I mean, okay. I get that his injury kind of keeps him a little low on a lot of people's lists, but the little low would be down to number 2, with Jonathan Taylor as number 1. Now, if you don't have JT at number 1 and you have CMC at number 2, the only person I can think of that you haven't put on the list is King Henry, and that's probably who I'm assuming you put at number 1.
Yes.
Okay. All right. I mean, Jimmy said, throw the list away. Tell Luke he has to move out. I mean, King Henry's.
Hey, I didn't put Darren Waller at 6 though.
That's right. Hey, Jimmy, whenever you come up with a better tight end list, then come holler back at us, man. All right. But King Henry at number 1, that's not too bad, man. That's pretty good.
I feel like his what was it, ankle injury or foot injury?
Yeah, he broke his foot last year. Yeah.
I feel like that if he didn't get injured, he could have been better than Jonathan Taylor in fantasy.
Yeah.
And that really messed with me.
Yeah.
So I think with him returning from that injury, I feel like he could bounce back to be the best.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of there's nobodies there in Tennessee now, because last year, like, they had AJ Brown, they had
just traded him to Philly.
Yeah, they had Julio Jones. Like, they had a lot of support there to make it to where it was King Henry wasn't the only one touching the rock. But now DH is the only one there, so it's kind of hard to say like who's gonna be touching the ball other than him.
Yeah.
So Luke says that number 2,
if he can stay healthy,
Christian
McCaffrey.
Okay.
And then number 1, he put King Henry. So I can understand the JT at number 3 if you got King Henry at number 1. Now, had he put like Elijah Mitchell at number 1, even though he put Matt Breida at number 10. Oh no, Raheem Mostert.
It's kind of the direction we were heading, remember we?
Yeah.
You know, I would say, oh, Frank Gore is my number 1.
Yeah. So that's pretty good, man. It's not too bad of a list. It's all right, man. I like it.
Not too shabby.
Yeah.
All right, and now for my questions.
All right.
Open them up.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, so he's got some questions.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Fire away.
Some hard hitting questions over here. Let's get it. Roman's not in the picture for you guys viewing.
I hope I didn't believe it.
But
we did it on purpose.
I mean, you are a Texans fan, so we can't allow.
I think I remember the questions.
Not representing this year.
You can move that mic to face towards you, man.
I think I remember the questions.
It should be able to. You can.
I feel like I didn't. I think I deleted him. I hope I remember him.
Okay.
I do remember one was gonna be who was gonna win the NFC East.
The NFC East. if I'm being a realist, I think the Eagles are going to win the NFC East. All right. The Cowboys have just lost way too much on offense. We lost Amari Cooper. Michael Gallup isn't coming back until at least as early as week 4, because he's not on the PUP list. We have a lot of young receivers that haven't proven anything. CeeDee Lamb is pretty much the only person we got. Our old line, we just lost Tyron Smith. Then we had the only other person we have on our old line is Zach Martin. Zach Martin can't block 5 dudes at one time. So running between the tackles is going to be a little tough for Zeke and for Pollard. So it may just be a lot of playing catch up whenever it comes to our offense. And I feel like a lot of that is going to be put on CeeDee Lamb, and it's going to be put on CeeDee Lamb and Tony Pollard. So John's taking off. We got a doorbell ring. I think it's somebody else showing that. All right, yeah. So that's what and the Eagles just with the addition of AJ Brown on the Eagles, they already got they had not Jameson Williams. Who's the dude that they added last year from Alabama?
Devontae Smith.
Yeah, Devontae Smith. So they have a good receiving core with AJ Brown, Devontae Smith. Jalen Reagor really hasn't proven too much to be like that top receiver that he was supposed to be. Miles Sanders, it really hasn't proven to be a running back to take over the game either. And Jalen Hurts has a lot of potential, but I mean, who knows? I mean,
You gotta throw that ball, man.
yeah, exactly. It all comes down to trying to throw that ball. You can't see him in the screen, but Jacob just walked in. What's up, man?
What's going on?
So, hey, bro, there's I think John will get you some chairs, man. Unless you want to sit there, okay.
Oh.
All right. So, what are the questions you got?
Oh crap. I'm gonna do another division question.
Okay.
Who will win the AFC West?
The AFC West. That's
Which one was that? Was that with the Chiefs and Raiders?
yes.
Okay,
So
I was right.
the AFC
I do
West.
remember.
Yeah, the AFC West is the toughest division because they got the Chiefs, the Broncos, the Raiders, and the Chargers. So it's a crazy tough division. I feel like the division is the Chiefs to lose. The Raiders adding Devontae Adams and their whole offense, that's gonna be pretty they're gonna be pretty reliant on that offense. It's gonna come down to the defense stopping people. The Chargers have added a lot of power on their defense, and they also have a lot of they also added a lot, or they have Justin Herbert coming back. Austin Eckler's coming back from injury. So yeah, it's gonna be pretty tough, man. The Broncos adding Russell Wilson and a good receiving core there. The Broncos are doing pretty.
But didn't Jerry Judy get suspended?
No,
he didn't.
Yeah, he came back actually.
Okay.
So that's gonna be a tough division, but I think the Chiefs are actually gonna win that division still.
Okay.
So
Number 3, who do you think will win the Super Bowl?
that's actually for next week's podcast. So.
Okay.
I can't say that just yet. So next week's podcast on Tuesday will be me, Jimmy, and John's predictions on who's going to be getting rookie of the year, or who's going to be getting awards and MVP and Super Bowl.
So no Super Bowl MVP again.
No, I can't give those predictions. Not until Tuesday.
Well, then, my last question, I already put him in the top 5, but is Jamar Chase the top 5 receiver?
Is Jamar Chase the top 5?
Will he be in
top 5?
two or 3 years?
He's already a top 5 receiver, but Jamar Chase, I feel like behind Justin Jefferson is in the league. And within the next 2 or 3 years will be the number 2 receiver. Because Devontae Adams, I see him leading within the next 2 or 3 years. So, all right. So we are about 20 to 25 minutes before our draft time. So I think right now is a good time to
go ahead and randomize.
Yeah, go ahead and randomize that list and see where we're going to be landing at.
Let's see.
For draft order. You can't see it on the screen for our one viewer, and I think our one viewer is actually probably just me. But
Shooting for the moon,
yeah,
man.
you can't see it on the screen, but we got Jacob over there on the far left, and then Andrew and Roman. Oh, Jimmy said it's him. He's our one viewer. Oh no, now we got 4 viewers. All right. I'm excited now. I'm
I just
excited.
love
See, now nobody can say anything because I'm about to hit the randomize button, and you're gonna get whoever you get.
All right.
All right.
So yeah, let's hit that
Let's
randomize.
see.
All right.
Ooh, 21 Jump Street get the first round pick. baby.
That kind of sucks though, man. I don't like getting anywhere. I wanted to get anywhere from 10 to 14.
I like that first round.
Yeah, and so you got Joe Buck yourself at 2, Jimmy at 3, Theo Rosalio at 4, Luke is at 5, Drew is at 6,
Okay. I like that.
Peterson at 7, Lewis is at 8, David is at 9, Dirty Dingleberry is at 10.
Oh, that's the other Jonathan. That's Jonathan Thompson.
And then I'm at 11, Roman's at 12, Jacob's at 13, then Lewis is at 14.
Okay. Dang. Hey, who's King Colt 45? Is that?
Oh, that's Colton. That's my friend. Colton.
Okay. All right. He said that he's here too. He's
All right.
he's watching our live also.
That's cool. Cool.
So.
I'm trying to get
All right.
first
Well,
one.
that number 1 pick. I might as well just tell y'all, man. I'm getting Christian McCaffrey.
I guess he
You're
just
taking
missed my top
McCaffrey?
10 then.
Yeah, I'm
You ain't
taking.
worried about him getting hurt?
No, man. I feel like with Baker Mayfield there now and Sam Darnold going out, Baker Mayfield's going to be the top quarterback
Baker
for sure.
Mayfield's washed.
No, bro, I swear to God, man. I feel like Sam Darnold went out last night. Baker Mayfield he already won the starting spot. So Christian McCaffrey is going to be getting a lot of bailout passes out in the flats.
Yeah, he's also
He needs to learn to avoid contact, man.
He's gotten hurt like 2 of the 3
He's just
Before
running
times.
out of
I
bounds.
say anything, my friend Colton, right here watching,
Yeah.
he's a Bills fan.
He's a Bills fan.
Yeah.
Now, is this recent or has he always been a Bills
He's
fan?
always been a Bills fan.
Okay, I can't take your
It's
words.
like a Tom Brady
You
fan.
both staring at me.
Are his parents Bills fans?
Yeah.
Okay, I bet they were super sad in the 90s when they went 4 times in a row and they lost all 4 times.
Who knows what that's like?
That's good, man. The Bills are actually, the whole NFC East has been or the AFC East have been dominated by the Patriots for so long. I'm glad to finally see another team take over.
You gotta
And now
stop
it's just
saying.
going to be the
Hold
Bills.
on.
They've been dominated by Tom Brady, man. That boy's still around.
But
man.
I know he is, but I
But
mean,
he's on the NFC now.
the moment he left, I mean, that just proves how great of a quarterback he is.
Mac Jones is the second coming.
You know, it's that Tom Brady's like, just you're a Texas fan, Roman, so you got that Peyton Manning effect. You know?
I actually just got a random question in my head.
Okay, hold on. Jimmy actually said Mac Jones for MVP.
No.
All right, go ahead. What's your
Okay.
question?
With Tom Brady's condition, how long do you think he'll be in the league? How long do you think he has left in the league?
He's got this year.
With his condition.
What's his condition?
Like-
was he got like a congestive?
Go Lions.
Still, like,
You're talking about his
how
age?
healthy,
You're talking about his
how
age?
healthy he looks, like how he's playing, how he's practicing.
Oh, I think next year will be his last year.
Okay.
I think it's this year.
Yeah,
This
that
year's his last
offensive
year.
I think he's
line.
gonna go commentary next. He got a big old contract to go do that.
They lost their starting center, right?
Oh yeah, they did.
So
They
he's
did
gonna
lose their
be getting
starting
hit
center.
this year.
So I don't know, man. Well, I can see that because with Julio Jones coming and wanting to get that final ring, nobody's like big on Julio Jones snatching him up anymore.
Yeah, but can he stay healthy?
Yes, yeah. And same with Mike Evans. Can Mike Evans not pull a hamstring walking down the street? I mean,
You got Chris Godwin on one leg over there.
yeah,
now, right?
exactly. The receiving core is killer when they're all healthy, but I guarantee you, at some point, all 3 will be injured, and the Bucks are going to struggle.
Yeah.
So,
So it's a great time to pick up Russell Gage.
yeah.
Jacob, I think you should take him at 13.
I hope nobody takes who I want at 5.
Well, don't say.
Don't say.
I was about to say, don't say who you want because 2 through 4 are going to take them.
Snatch him up, man.
Can't trust nobody.
I want Trace McSorley.
Throw it on a dime. Goodness gracious. Well, we got about 38 minutes.
Bro, I think your thing's behind, man, because I put the draft at 6, and well, my watch says 6 or 5:44.
Yeah, my computer says that too.
I'm all right. I
The
don't have
app
a
says
first round
15
pick.
minutes.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, the app.
Hey, refresh your computer. Refresh it, big dog. Oh snap! Look, there you go.
So now we got to redo the randomizer, right?
I think that's what it is. So
That's what happened.
It's actually, let's do it in reverse order. So I'll actually pick last.
No,
Alright?
I don't like that.
We ain't playing that.
I don't like that. I like my spot.
Who's watching this on online?
I'm gonna look right now.
Who was that? Jacob, was that you?
No, I wasn't.
Oh.
No.
Getting echo
I just
over
had the
here.
draft.
All right, so Luke's friend Colton said Bills have it this year. They really do. I mean, I don't know how their defense has been doing. Do they still have Tremaine Johnson? Is Tremaine Johnson even still playing? I don't even know. I don't know anybody on the Bills defense anymore. But offense-wise, man, the Bills have a lot of. They have Isaiah McKenzie. They got Stephon Diggs, obviously. They got Gabriel Davis. And James Cook is supposed to be the new up and coming running back there in Buffalo. So James Cook is going to be pretty killer there in Buffalo.
Bro, Luke better draft Derrick.
Yeah, that's Jimmy. That's Jimmy.
Oh, Jimmy?
Yeah.
No, I don't want.
So that's the only player he had last year. You remember that? Was Derrick Henry, and then Derrick Henry got hurt, and your entire team just went downhill from there. So
I think I could have gone far if he didn't.
had DH stayed healthy, then you definitely would have made playoffs because you were already up there in the top of the standings.
Yeah.
And then I know that Mike and Monkey had sent you a trade request for Derrick Henry.
I didn't think he was gonna get hurt, so I was like, no, I don't want to give him away. He's really good.
Oh, Jacob, we want to let you know we got 3 minute limit here.
Yeah, 3 minute time limit to pick your.
It was all
to
3
pick your-
minutes.
I know you are.
Yeah,
Especially
no,
on that first
Yeah,
pick.
we didn't have a time limit last year. I know Andrew wasn't here last year, but
I'm not gonna use my.
bro, this dude took like 15 minutes on one guy.
No, it didn't.
And it was paper pages. He's just going through all the pages and just
And then he like
go back to the beginning and start doing
Then he
it.
pulls up his phone and he's like, "I'm gonna get Brett Favre." Be like, "No."
I'm not gonna use my time limit if my player that I want is still on the board.
That's fine.
Okay.
So,
He's getting in our head. That's what he's doing.
Yeah.
I got a question for you. So, are you worried about this 14-person draft, or do you want a bigger draft?
No, I wanted 14.
Yeah.
Whenever there were a lot of other guys saying, "Oh, I can't make it for draft," then I was gonna drop it. I was gonna stay at 14 and then just add Luke and my uncle and kick those other guys out. But then the other guys were like, no, I can make it now. And I'm like, well, it's already too late, man. We already added 2 guys. Like,
Yeah, bro.
so I'll just keep it at 16. And then this morning, one of the guys had texted me. I was on my way to go get breakfast. He's like, "Hey, man, can't make draft." And I was like, bro, like WTF, man. Like,
First thing in the morning.
yeah. It's like, bro, we literally have drafted in 8 hours. Like, what do you expect me to do? So
I
that's
didn't
why.
think I was gonna be able to make draft either. but-
Yeah, that's why I sent it in that group chat of like, does anybody want to drop out? Because if not, then I think John had another buddy that would have been able to join in.
Brother to replace you.
Negative. See how bad he did when he took my team away.
Look, man, you can't use that excuse. You lost.
Dude, I was in Austin, Texas.
Colton said, "Did you guys already discuss that Allen is the best quarterback in the league?"
He's one of the best quarterbacks in the league. All right,
I think he is.
He's not the best. The best is obviously Dak Prescott. Okay.
Everybody knows
That's what a
until
Cowboys fan would say. Even though I'm a Cowboys fan, I think Josh Allen is the best.
man, you a little cold over there.
I know, man.
He just started wearing Bills stuff.
I know,
Bills
seriously.
Mafia, man.
Dude, what are you raising, Mike?
I thought I was raising a man.
Nah, you're raising it gone.
That's funny, man. Hey, you keep moving stuff around like that, it's messing up the audio, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, dude, you hurt my ears.
And just like that, you lost your first round pick.
Yeah, I'll take them for you.
Please don't.
Negative.
I'm actually. Go ahead.
We'll give it to someone that detail, bro. You got you want to?
Man, Justin Tucker's a lock. Them 60-yard field goal is gonna keep me in games.
Yeah.
No.
Bro, that was funny, man. Last year, y'all, neither one of you guys made it last year, but last year we actually had a bet. Me and John played Madden. We were playing Madden before our draft, and I told him, I said, "Hey man, let's make a bet." I said, "Whoever loses the game cannot draft a kicker." And he was like, "All right, bet, let's do it."
So I went into that with so much confidence.
Yeah, so
Matt said the video looks so much better.
we
Appreciate it.
Oh yeah, sweet. I appreciate it. So I think we played the Cowboys and Ravens too.
Yeah.
And we used our actual own teams, and I ended up beating them, I think, by a field goal. So yeah, it was pretty good, man. John wasn't able to pick up a kicker, and we had league fees last year. So like, anytime,
there's $10 right there. Right down the drain.
Yep, that's already more money right there.
I was already out of it. I'm over here making transactions. And like, you owe me like a 5 piece. Like, oh, dude.
That dude that took J.K. Dobbins after he tore his ACL.
Yeah.
Who was that?
I think
Diaz?
no. I don't think it was Diaz. I think it was Carlton Peters. He's on the PD team. So
They're both Bucks fans, right?
yeah, they were both Bucks fans.
Speaking of PD, dude, what did you do to your car, bro? Did you back into a pole?
I have rookie backed into a pole.
Makes sense.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
I actually get a rookie on next Saturday. So another
You're gonna be good
one,
at driving.
another one just like you.
Hey, man.
Hey, no, come back to that. I heard you kept what is it, the mic hot or whatever? Whenever it was
Yeah, I messed that all up, dude. We were on 34th and slide. And I was like, I don't know where we're at. By Coronado, remember that? I was like, I have no idea where I'm at. And he went, I was like, Mike, where are we at? He goes, 34th slide. It's like, what? 34th slide. And Mike was hot the whole time. But I was like 5-6 weeks into being a cop, so I ain't worried about it.
Yeah, but you've been 20 years in love with and you don't know where you're at?
I grew up in Shallowater, first off. I didn't go to Love often.
That's your first mistake, is being from Shallowater.
Okay. All right.
Oh,
Look at this guy over here.
Abernathy.
Bro, I'm actually pretty upset that Abernathy lost last night.
But
They lost 16-14 to
Shallowater
Chivers.
won by 20, by the way.
shallow water's not good.
Just saying, they won by 20. They put up 47 points.
Okay.
All he's saying
They
is
made
one is
Shallowater-
1-0, the other one's 0-1.
Yeah,
That's basically when. Thank you.
That's
Thank
what he
you,
said.
Bone.
It's
Okay.
just the start of the season now.
we also played a playoff team. We played Childress. Who
Yeah.
did you guys play? Who did Shallowater play?
Monahans, they're usually a playoff team.
No, they're trash.
That's not
trash.
oil
Trash.
money, bro. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but their father's sleeping.
That should make them better. That at home. What? That should make them better. Everyone knows.
Historically, that's a good thing.
It's sports. They don't come back to the draft.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that.
All right. With that, we're gonna close out this live, and then we're gonna get to this
draft.
so we can eat also, because I don't want y'all to see me eating on TV, or not TV, but on the camera.
I want to hear them wing lick.
I'm a bit man.
I'm over here sucking on my fingers.
I don't want all
Suddenly our viewers are going up.
All right. Well, we'll appreciate you guys joining us here today.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We'll see you guys Tuesday. We'll go over everybody's roster. Jacob, sorry, man.
Yeah. Don't take the whole 3 minutes, or you're getting shot in the head, bro.
I'll take all 3 minutes.
All right. When you guys want to hit that end?
In live.
live.
Jacob will take that one. Sorry.